Lingenhoel's with Cutler Real Estate. I'm Arden.
And I'm Lisa.
And hey, what a nice 2024 we had.
It has been a great 2024.
And, you know, we are blessed to have Rob Johnson.
Yay.
He's the owner, producer, the CFO, the CEO.
Everything.
Of Spotlight Media.
Yes.
And to my right, the lovely Paige Folk. She has been on the show numerous times, filling in for news?
I've done news, weather, sports.
Oh my gosh.
I do it all.
You've done it all, haven't you?
She's a girl with many
pictures.
hats.
She's announced soccer,
lot of
different
basketball.
sports, basketball. Yeah, you've done a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
we thought it would be great to have them on today because they're behind the scenes or out. Rob's behind the scenes. Paige is out in front of Spotlight Media. And we thought we'd have some fun today talking about some things that happened in the course of a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like the beginning of 2024 just seems like so long ago, but there's been so many things that have happened this year.
Yeah.
And it's been remarkable.
A lot has happened for sure. But you know, of course, I'm the first thing that I thought about, okay, we're at the end of 2024. How many houses did we sell? Well, not how many houses did we sell, but how many houses in Louisville sold?
Yeah, what? 265,
Yeah, 265 houses sold this year. So, you know, a lot of people have been moving around in and out of Louisville and around Louisville, so that's kind of cool.
Well, we've had new people move into the area.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing we love to see. We love to brag about our Louisville.
Yes, we do.
So we get somebody that hasn't been here, they want to know all about it. We tell them all about Louisville.
Yeah, and you know, another big thing, businesses. Each week we have tried to highlight a business for the last several months. And a lot of new businesses have come into Louisville this year. One of the most important businesses, of course, is Spotlight Media. So that's number one on our list. And of course, Virgil's. All of you have seen Virgil's down the street. If you haven't, you better get down there and get some ice cream. And we had Town Tavern on.
Oh,
They're not new, but
they're not
new
new.
owner.
But she has done a remarkable job.
Yeah.
And folks, if you haven't been down there yet, you really need to get down there. She has done a remarkable job remodeling the old Town Tavern, and I call it the new Town Tavern because it's a completely different
It's
place.
a new business.
It really
is a new business right now. Jack and Wiley, they were here just a couple of weeks ago. Great business.
They share the building with the Alley Cafe and Bakery.
Yeah, just across the street. Oh my gosh. What great food across the street and just a great environment, isn't it?
And then we have the Louisville Gardens, the completely renovated senior center out there. And that is just a staple of that end of town.
Monica does a great job out there, and I have a lot of communications with her. We do some stuff for them, and where it was when I first went out to meet with them and where it's at now, I mean, it's beautiful now.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is. Wellness Hour and Wildflower. And oh my gosh.
Our places to eat, Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Yeah, I can't, you know, when they said they were going to remodel Taco Bell and then what'd they do? They tore it down? Yeah.
They tore both down.
Yeah, they tore both of them down and built them quicker than quick, right?
Paige, we had waited long time to have Taco Bell and McDonald's in Louisville, and then we have it, and here we're remodeling it again. We're tearing it down.
I'll say, my sister, my family, McDonald's quick ice cream run, always something that's what hit us hard.
Yeah.
I just say I was spoiled with a McDonald's close to campus. So.
Oh yeah. So we're excited that they've rebuilt and it's done.
Wow, and I got to tour both those facilities, and wow. A little side note, I did work at the original McDonald's over there years and years ago, and it is not the same McDonald's. Like the facility, the equipment, the things that they have it's wow. And they really did, the focus on detail was pretty cool.
Well, we'll have to get over there. We have not been in there.
No.
We got to get in both of them, really.
Maybe go for lunch after this
Okay,
show.
that sounds good. That sounds good. Because, you know, we were always eating.
I
weren't
know.
we? So, and then, of course, the library. Oh, wow. The library's coming right along.
Looks beautiful.
I'm very
Yes.
excited.
That's
Yeah.
very,
Very
excited.
You're quite the reader,
I
aren't you?
am. I
How
am.
many books do you read a year?
I've been slacking a little bit with the start of school and over the summer with the training that I picked up. Not as many, but years ago, middle school, throughout high school, it was quite a few. Quite a few.
And I guess, what do I want to say? What genre or what?
I love a good sci-fi. It's
Okay.
one of my favorite movies to watch as well. But sci-fi, mythology, mainly nonfiction.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I wish I could have that intense reading
know.
pleasure.
I know.
I don't. A good cow magazine
I was
is
going to
what
say, you do love to read the Angus magazine?
The Angus Journal.
Yeah. And then along with all of this, the new fire station is coming along, right?
That'll be cool when
Yeah.
it's finished.
I
Yeah.
know driving by there, I think all the blocks
gosh.
done. We're ready for the wood structure or whatever they have next to go on there.
Yeah.
Well, they had a really cool, Chris Skills put it out there on the internet. He had a really cool drone shot of it. It
Yeah.
looked really, really cool from above, and I'm excited to see what it's going to look like, the finished product.
I think we're all really excited to see what it's
Yeah,
gonna.
that's a
Do you
great
know
change.
when is it gonna be done? What's the?
I don't know the exact date on that one. I know that they're looking at, I believe he said March on the library.
Okay.
And the things that he has planned and the things that are coming along with the library and just the attention to detail in that facility is going to be cool. Although talking with Greg Donarda, they're going to have the paper delivered there, and he was joking about maybe going over in his robe and slippers and reading the paper over at the library.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's awesome. That'll be a sight. And then the baseball fields at Metzger Park.
We always need baseball
We
fields. It's great to have the new
That's
baseball fields in
American,
there.
right?
I
You
love
gotta
baseball.
have baseball, right?
Yep. I
Yeah.
think you and I are going to go watch some baseball this year.
I think
We
we
used
should.
to love to watch baseball
I
when
know.
AJ played,
Yeah.
and
We got to get
we
back
got
into
away from it.
I know.
So,
I know.
but yeah, we had a lot of involvement with Rotary this year.
We did.
We're Rotary members, and you're a Rotary
I
member.
joined the Rotary this
Yes.
You better
and-
join, Paige. Come on.
Paige, you haven't got anything else going on, right?
But yeah, we had Rotary President Randy Starr on here. That was
Yeah.
kind
That
of
was
cool.
awesome.
He was talking about the amphitheater and different things that Rotary has coming up. And
The Citizen of the Year.
yeah,
We
you were
were-
past. Greg
Yes.
Anderson was the
Dr.
new
Greg
one.
Anderson. We are so happy to see that he was our Citizen of the Year.
He does a lot of stuff with the Rotary and
goodness.
He
why.
actually inducted me into the Rotary.
Oh, did
yes.
he?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too a few years ago. Yeah.
So that was kind of cool
Yeah.
to see him get the Citizen
Yeah,
of the Year.
he's amazing. He's
Yeah,
an
he
amazing
really
guy.
is.
And yeah, going on through the year, Constitution Day, you know, we are Constitution Town.
Right.
So we had our new ambassadors chosen, Chloe Miller and Natalie Norden. Just beautiful young ladies.
They are.
Really, really great choices. They really
They've
do
been
a lot.
very involved. You know, seeing them only being a couple years behind me, seeing both of us or all three of us really kind of grown to where we are now. It's been nice to see.
Yeah, they're great gals. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing where life takes them, for sure. And you know, with Constitution Town, Constitution Day comes the parade, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I love that parade.
we had some great grand marshals this year.
Oh, two of my favorite human beings.
Very,
Yeah.
very deserving, very deserving grand marshals this year. Ted and Lynn Rhodes,
100%. I agree.
Yeah.
and
I mean-
Ted's one of your advertisers.
He really is. Ted was huge when it was time to put things together and really launch this thing and take off with it. And, you know, they're just phenomenal people.
They
Ted
are.
and Lynn came in and sat down at the table and we talked, and they agreed to jump on board, and it was really great. And the things, not just for Spotlight, but Ted and Lynn are just, I consider them ambassadors for the Louisville community. The things that they've been involved in and done around this town is just unbelievable, and they're just phenomenal people.
They definitely are. And, moving along, special recognition, Louisville Athletic Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good group this year.
Yeah.
A big group, kind of highlighted by, was it Lindsay Hostetler, Tyler Kwasniska, which is also our strength and conditioning
Yes,
coach.
Coach Quaz.
Coach Quaz.
And then
I love that.
Livertor.
Yeah, Livertor in basketball. And
Well, in football too. He was a great football player too. So that was kind of a cool group to see go in, and it was cool to see Coach Quaz get in, and he does so much for our kids now with the strength and conditioning and making sure that they're doing the things they need to do to be successful and giving back to his alma mater.
right.
And I know something dear to your heart, Ring of Honor.
That is, yes, Louisville Leopard Football Ring of Honor. This year, this was the third year. Bob Glagio and Mark Steyer were the first two inductees, but we got a couple of us together and really thought about it, and Tom Klebeck was the next logical choice.
Yeah.
And what was really cool was the MC of the event for Ring of Honor was his nephew, John Aljancic, and actually got to induct him into the Hall of Fame and did his one-on-one interview. So that was,
Yeah, they did a great interview
Yeah.
for you.
that was really
That was
good.
awesome.
You know, when you can sit and chit chat with your uncle like that. That's And John is being a good. Him and Mac always joke that they get all their sports accolades were the Klebeck side. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Paved the way for them.
Right.
And we can't forget Second Fridays. Wow.
Tell you what,
We're on fire.
It exploded
Yes,
this year.
it did, didn't it?
Oh, Louisville. Congratulations.
Yes.
I mean,
Did you come down a lot for Second Fridays?
I've been to quite a few. This is my first year coming to as many as I did. We've been pretty busy over the summer. My mom keeps us busy. I'll say
yes,
that, but
she
we love
does.
it.
She
Haley
works
and
some.
Haley and
Yeah.
I could not be where we are without her. But I worked quite a few this year. I believe the Journey Band was that this
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
That had to
Yeah.
be my favorite.
Oh, that was
It
my
was-
favorite
It was
by far.
such a
Yeah.
good cover band.
Oh.
I couldn't get my dad down, but he would have loved it.
well, I mean, the Earth, Wind, and Fire band, the first one of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, wow, they were Earth, Wind, and Fire in Chicago, and I mean, it just set up the whole year and just kept going. I mean, in the last one with New Wave Nation, we had a home football game that was a big game, and I come down, I was like, so how's things going down there? And I was talking to my mom and these guys down here, because of course I'm running streams at both facilities. And she's like, this might be the biggest one. And I got
Yeah.
down here after the game, and she wasn't kidding. That was the largest one.
It was packed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was unreal.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
always have such an amazing environment. Doesn't matter what the theme is, the band, anything. It's always packed, and everyone is just so happy to be there.
Yeah.
Kind of just do your own thing and hang, you know.
There's a little bit of
with your
everything for
friends.
everyone, which
Well,
is amazing.
Hats off to the Main Street Committee. They really do a great
gosh,
job.
yeah.
I mean, Jim Dutter with the bands, Cynthia with
It's
the
amazing.
market. And, they all have their own little thing that they do, and just watching them, being the guy that gets to kind of promote it, but being the guy in the room that gets to watch them work together, it's remarkable.
Yeah.
The things that they do.
It definitely is. I can't wait for this year, or for next year,
Right.
2025.
And it's going to be a big year.
Yeah.
He already has everything lined up, and he's already working on 2026.
Yeah.
Jim knows his bands.
He does.
He does. He does for sure. And along with community events, Chamber Fest, Chamber put together a great event in June
Yes, they did.
at the park. The pet parade.
Right.
just the vendors, the bands. That was fabulous. So it's always nice to go up to the park. I have to give a little shout out to Ethan Reebok. You know, he did do Touch a Truck. That was a
cool.
new
Ethan
event.
That was really, really
Yeah.
cool.
Put that together and did a great job.
Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it?
Oh.
So I think he's already starting to
be
think,
a little kid again, that would have been.
Yeah.
That would have been cool,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, so good job, Ethan. And then, good job, Arden, for coming up with Yard of the Week.
Yeah, that was.
You were amazing.
That was my brain trust right there.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Got to give a little shout out to you.
Lisa's brain trust.
Thanks. Good job, Lisa. Yeah, but really, thanks.
We had fun with that.
We did.
And I just want to say, it got to the point where we'd pull up and people knew what we were there for, and it was really.
It was fun.
It was fun.
We did have a good time.
And there was a lot of beautiful places. And it was hard to choose.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
But we're going to do it this next year, right?
We are. We'll get back out there Memorial Day through. What did we do through Halloween? We did
I think
through
it was
Halloween.
through September.
We did Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, did we do Halloween?
Yeah, because
Well, we did,
remember the house on on Edmar.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I can't remember their last name, but yeah. And of course, thanks to Virgil's for helping us with our gift cards and getting people out to have ice cream and all of that. So that was a lot of fun.
I'm sorry. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about Louisville sports.
Yes. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle with a great price? Then check out Ted's Auto Sales. Ted's has a great selection of vehicles and will find you the right one that fits your needs. Ted's was founded on trust, integrity, and respect, and has been serving in the Louisville, Ohio and Nimishillen Township area for over 65 years. So call Ted's today at 330-875-9401. Ted's Auto Sales, Louisville's premium pre-owned dealer.
Hello everyone, I'm Tegan Evans. As many of you know, when the Louisville Herald moved on into retirement, the city of Louisville, Nimishillen Township, and all of its community members were left with a void. The community lost its ability to hear about local events, news, information, sports, and community projects. We lost the ability to come together for Louisville's betterment. Well, we have a solution for you, Spotlight Media Network. Spotlight Media Network is a place anyone can go, whether it be social media, YouTube, or our website, that will display information in different formats to show the best Louisville has to offer. One last thing, if you have something newsworthy or something you would like the community of Louisville to hear about, send us an email at spotlightlouisville1@gmail.com. So if you want to see what is happening in Louisville or the best Louisville has to offer, check out Spotlight Media Network, where we know Louisville is #1.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we're just kind of recapping everything that's happened here in Louisville in 2024. And we just finished up talking about the businesses and community events. We're going to talk a little bit about sports.
I got the Brook Park Browns. I
That's-
can't wait to watch the Brook Park Browns. How about you,
The
Rob?
what?
Yeah, we're not.
Oh my gosh.
They're not
I'll tell you
going to
what.
be called Cleveland Browns anymore.
If it brings victories, then I'm okay with that. Because after watching, what are they, 3-13 right now?
Oh my gosh.
It hurts
Okay.
my heart.
Okay, you guys.
Okay, that's enough
We
about that.
are,
I had to stab you with that
we
one a
are
little
not talking about
bit. Okay.
things outside of Louisville.
Oh, we're not?
We're talking about
Okay.
Louisville.
All right.
Get back on
Sounds
track.
good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to talk about Louisville sports.
Well, how about the
Hey,
basketball team?
What about the basketball team?
Well, they're out in California right now,
Yeah, they are.
and they're having fun in the sun.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
it's been challenging. They were 23-3 last year,
I believe so, yes.
and Paige and I called a lot of their games last year. Great team, obviously you lose a great player like Hayden Nigro,
Yeah.
but you get back into that, and they come back this year, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if a team short of like St. Ignatius or somebody like that plays a tougher schedule than Louisville this year.
Right.
They have 3 losses so far on the season, but yet,
Well, 2 of them were out there.
yeah.
In
And
California.
then Westerville North was a really good team. They're ranked in the top 10 in the state of Ohio,
And they're Division One, I believe.
yes.
Yeah.
So, and then of course, along with the boys basketball, Hayden Nigro breaking the all-time scoring record from Will Jancic at 1,434 points.
Back-to-back years.
Right.
Wow.
Well,
That's
it's
crazy.
something really cool to kind of spin off of that is with it being 2024, and Paige and I talked about this a little bit. So there's something that's kind of unique about the 2 leading scorers for basketball this year. So they
Okay.
both were 24. They both graduated in 2024. And of
Okay.
course, Brooke Heron breaking the record. And so like to have both of them, and hers was 1,203 points or something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Around there.
But
that's
and she also
incredible.
had the most points in a playoff game with 27. But to have those 2 do that in the same year
Yeah.
is just, I don't know if we'll ever see that again.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It was a very talented class
Yeah.
coming out.
Well,
Yeah.
you jump in with Maddie Benson.
Yeah, Maddie's a friend of yours.
Yes, longtime friend.
And I
Yeah.
mean, she had
Several records throughout her
Yeah.
high school
Yeah.
career. So yeah, Mom and I were talking recently about how excited that we are to see her play this upcoming season. I
Yeah.
believe she's playing third base for Maryland. So
Wow.
big time. Is she going to
amazing
start,
to
you
see.
think?
I believe so.
Wow.
At least get some time at least. But
Oh,
we're
that's-
very excited to see her, continue
Good for
out in
her.
Maryland.
Well, and the things she accomplished, obviously the batting average, she broke the batting average, the doubles, the runs scored, steals, walks, home runs. I mean, it was just remarkable, the things that she was able to accomplish.
When we were first talking about it, I was like, I knew she has at least 3. And then coming in with all these and it's way more than 3.
And I think there
Yeah.
was a few more that she either broke or was right at the cusp of. She's like second place in that record book. And I mean, she made some records that are going to be tough to beat.
I know at least one of them was a little bittersweet. She took over for Casey Olis, which was hard. Both of us grew up with Casey. It was her mom that babysat us for several years, grew up watching her play, coming home with all the bruises from that catching gear. But
Yeah.
it was a bittersweet moment, but we both loved to see her take it.
That's
Well,
cool.
it was really cool this year because, Louisville technically doesn't retire jerseys, but they honor the numbers and they get their jerseys hung in the school. And what they did this year was they went back and brought a couple of the girls, because Maddie broke their records, and they brought back Casey Olis and a couple of the girls and retired it. And the cool picture was is Maddie Benson and Casey Olis both stand there with their number 7, and that was pretty sweet.
That's
That
pretty
is.
neat.
That is.
Wow, the girls' soccer
Yeah.
team this
Yeah.
year.
A little close to Paige's heart here.
A little close to my heart for sure.
Yeah.
4 years with the program and continuing my career at Walsh. Having my sister on the team, it was such an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Like being there and seeing them play as well as they did, it was something. It was amazing. Missing it by just a year, it was a little hard to see, but I couldn't imagine a better group to take the title. Watching them, they did lose to Bay Village, who went on to win the Division III state title.
Yeah.
But it was such an amazing stretch for these girls.
That Copley game.
It
Oh,
was
I
a-
could watch that
it was a
over and
game.
over.
And I really liked that game because one of my teammates, Kate Young, who plays with me at Walsh, she's a freshman. Her sister, they both went to Copley, but her sister was playing that game. So we both drove down together to watch. But no, it was a good
That
game.
was an awesome game. And Kaylee Meyer,
Kyla.
or Kyla, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyla Meyer, state qualifier in track.
I mean, she just keeps adding on and adding on to
Yeah.
records.
Yeah,
And
she does.
She's got, what, 2 more years?
she's a junior this year, so she's
Yep.
got 1 more year.
One
And then-
more year.
She has track in the spring and then
Yeah.
another cross country and track
Yeah.
season.
Well, and so this past year, it's kind of cool because, obviously she's been to state for cross country and track her freshman and sophomore year, and she also qualified her sophomore year, which was in 2024.
Right.
She did the trifecta, so she did outdoor, indoor, and cross country.
She's
State. And she already qualified for cross country this year, and then has the ability, and she's running well in indoor and could do another trifecta for 2 more years.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
remarkable.
I'm
kid.
looking forward to seeing her younger sister coming up through as well,
Oh, yeah.
Hayden.
Well, and Hayden, I believe, won state, if I stand corrected. She either finished first or second in the middle school division.
I do
think
not know that number, but she's quite a little runner herself.
Yeah.
Runs in the family.
Oh yeah, you see him
Yeah.
running with.
Now,
the
how old
dad
is
or
she?
the mom.
She's seventh
I think she's seventh grade.
seventh grade.
So they're not going to run together.
No,
Oh, shoot.
she'll
They'll
miss her
miss
by
each
a
other.
year, I believe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and then Louisville swim team, swimming.
Yes.
What
Wow.
a group. In fact,
Yeah.
we'll have them on the air Friday. We're going to broadcast the swim meet, but they've got a nice nucleus of Caitlin, Clogus, Anya Willett, and Kai Coker, who have broken records this year. A couple different records, actually. And then also as a group with Caitlin's sister,
Leah, yes.
Yeah.
who were state qualifiers last year, but they've also broken the record on some things this year. And wow, I'm
They're
excited
doing
to
a
see
great
how-
job this
yeah.
year.
Yeah, Caitlin committing to Ashland, I believe, to swim, furthering her career there. So, yeah, shout out to Jack back there behind the camera, Ashland.
Good school, Jack. Good
Yeah,
school.
GMAC.
Oh, and speech and debate.
National
we
champion.
love our speech and debate. Yeah.
Well, and Katie Russell runs a really good program over
She
there.
does.
I think I
Tight
don't-
ship for sure.
What was it? She had 15 state and national qualifiers or something like that.
She had
or
several,
22. Yeah,
yes.
but Alex Moore.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, anytime you win a national championship, I don't care what it is, that's a big
It's
deal.
big time.
It is a big deal, for sure, for sure. And band,
The pride of Louisville.
The
Wow.
Louisville Marching Band.
The
love
best
'em.
damn band in Louisville.
Well, superior rating. I mean, of course, Richard Patrick had it before, and then Karen Long and now Chris Bleininger and Abby and those guys. What they continue to do with that program is
Yeah.
remarkable. And they're always one of the top tier bands in the state of Ohio. And they've done a great job.
Yeah.
Did you play an instrument?
I did not. I thought about it, but I
Yeah.
did not. I was in choir throughout middle school. So,
Yeah. And Haley?
nope.
No
I-
instruments.
No instruments. She might have done choir for a year, but not
Okay.
much of it.
Okay.
But
Just kicking the ball.
kicking the ball, dribbling the ball, using the feet.
Yeah, using the feet. So in May, you had quite an honor.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, many of you know we have the top student right here.
Quite a
Right?
remarkable thing. Yeah, her and Will Delacroix named top LHS Louisville High School Students of the Year.
Yeah.
Paige also winning the Walsh's President
Presidential
Scholarship.
scholarship. That
Yeah.
Awesome.
was an honor that I was blessed to have and interviewed for, and I did well in. And just say it was an honor. It was a blessing to receive. Going to a school like Walsh, close to home, amazing programs. It's somewhere that I've now considered home.
Yeah.
Called the dorm home on accident the other day, but
Oh, did you?
I didn't. But it was something that Louisville prepared me for. You know, everything that I've done here, grew up with, the people I grew up with, and the programs that I partook in. It was something that, you know, I would attest to all of that. So,
What are you studying?
I'm majoring in communications with a track in professional writing, specifically for journalism. And then I am doing something called a supplementary major, which is less credit hours than a major, but more than a minor in philosophy to focus on ethics for writing.
Cool.
Wow. That's all I'll
Yeah,
say.
I'll tell you what.
That hurts my brain. Paige.
I love it. I mean, it's funny how when I write a script or do something, sometimes I'll be like, Paige, this makes zero sense to me. Take a look at it, and she like
Yeah.
whips it out in 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
you
goes
need
with
that.
the reading. I read and I write.
Plus, I'll tell you guys, I'm not a hugely emotional guy, but when I saw that she won the presidency, I mean, it was like my own kid won it. I mean, I was so
Yeah.
proud
Thank
of you.
you.
And I just want you to know how proud,
Thank you.
We're
We
all
are
proud
all
of you.
very proud of you. Proud of you, for sure. Well, you know,
I think it's time to wrap up 2024.
well, wait, you know, I think one of the last events that Louisville had
Oh, yeah.
was Light Up Louisville.
Yep.
right?
And you know, we do have to give like one little shout out to Bigfoot.
We love Bigfoot.
Paige, you didn't know who Bigfoot was, did you?
It took me a second.
A second?
Everybody thought it was me.
Not everybody's that tall in Louisville. Miss
Not
Lingenhoel.
everybody's that
No.
tall in
There's
Louisville.
not
That
too
was
many.
awesome.
We
Not
had
too
some
many
fun.
6'7" guys running around Louisville in a Bigfoot
Yeah.
costume, is there?
We have to thank our son for that day. We do.
We
Thanks,
had
AJ.
to beg, borrow, and steal to get him there, but
Yeah, we did kind of have to plead with him and pay him.
and
but,
pay him, and it was fun though.
but it was fun.
But that was a great
So-
event. It was a little chilly.
It was
It
cold.
was. It was
It was
cold.
chilly, but
he
we-
wasn't cold.
No.
No,
No.
he had to have been sweating.
No,
Yeah, he
he took off the headgear and he was.
Ooh, he was hot.
Steaming.
Yeah, he was. He
I'll tell you
was.
what though, it was great for the Rotary and their
Yeah.
hot chocolate. They did like
Oh,
500, almost 600 cups of
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was a beautiful event.
Yeah, it was.
I
it
just
was a
say
lot of
I've
fun.
been here for almost, I believe it's 6.5 years since you guys sold us our house. But
thank you.
that was my first Light Up Louisville since being here. It was.
Is it?
It was.
Oh,
it was
my
fun.
goodness.
You know, being here and covering it all, it was got
Yeah.
to see a lot what happened.
Yeah. It's a great event,
It
isn't
is.
it?
It is.
Yeah. Once again, you know, the chamber comes through, puts it together, an
Yep.
awesome event. So, you know, looking forward, here we go. Tomorrow's 2025.
Yes.
In just a few hours, the ball will drop. I guess, is that what you say?
Yeah.
The ball will drop? I'll probably be asleep.
We won't be able to kiss because we both got colds.
You can kiss me. We have
Oh.
the same germs. Oh, my gosh.
That's true.
Yeah, so, yeah. But, you know, 2025, New Year's resolutions. Anybody
Yes.
got something?
Yeah, I want to make obviously Spotlight grow and provide. I know that no one will ever replace the Louisville Herald, but if I can provide a small window about what's going on here into Louisville for the folks in Louisville, then I've succeeded, and so that's my goal for 2025.
Well, Rob, you are doing it.
Well,
You are doing it,
we're
and we are
trying.
very thankful
Right,
for
Paige?
you.
We're trying.
We're looking forward to 2025 with you,
Thank you.
for sure. Paige, 2025, what's going to happen?
My biggest thing is I've always had not a struggle with routines, but kind of creating one of my own. You know, with school and practices and games, I've always kind of had one to stick to, but I've never set one really for myself. So going into 2025, picking up work again in the spring with new classes and the spring season for soccer, I'd like to set a little bit more of my own routine and be able to stick to that.
Yeah,
Good for you.
that's
Good
really
for
good.
You.
Really good.
I
Arden,
don't
have you thought
know.
about it?
I think I'm going to concentrate on my health.
Well,
I'm getting to that
yeah.
point where I need
Yeah.
to watch what I eat, sugar, because I am type 2 diabetic. And a lot of my bad habits keep coming up, and I need to watch the sugar intake.
I think you're doing really well.
Well, I hope. We'll see what the doc says.
I
Yeah.
told my mom she was going to give me the freshman 15 just over winter break with how much sugar that she was making out of that kitchen. Lots of
Right.
cookies.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't visit your house then.
Probably not.
Oh,
What's yours?
I was really hoping you weren't going to ask me.
Of course I'm going to
I
ask
was just going
you.
to keep moving on. Well, I really haven't thought about it. I figured, I have until midnight to make that decision. And so, I'll let you know in the morning. How's that? That's not fair, is it?
Well, we're proud of you because you gave up drinking.
Okay, yeah.
And we might as well tell everybody you've lost a
did.
lot of weight
I
because
did.
no wine. There's a
I-
lot of sugar in wine.
I gave up my wine 3 months ago. And yeah, I haven't had any wine for about 3 months. And I feel great. Yeah.
You look great.
Yeah, I decided that it was time to stop drinking all that sugar. And so I guess I could say I started my New Year's resolution in October. And it makes it easy to have dry January.
Right.
How's that? How's that? So if you're thinking about dry January, start it in October. Yeah, so I guess I could say, getting healthy for 2025.
Yep.
And really that's what it comes down to, is just getting healthy. It's no fun if you don't feel good.
Right.
And so, yeah, there we go.
No better time
Thanks.
to start.
No better time to start than
Well, it sounds like we
October.
all have it together,
Yeah,
guys.
we do. We have it together.
We're going to move into 2025
Yeah.
full steam ahead.
Yeah, so
And
Yeah.
we'll be talking next year at this time. And
Right.
we'll be buff and smarter and more organized and all that.
Hoping
yeah,
for it.
That's
Hoping
what we're
for it.
hoping for. So, whatever it is, we hope that you all can achieve your goals and just have a wonderful 2025. And be safe tonight if you're out and about. And we'll see you next year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.